Greetings, people of the internet. I'm Scott with Serkworks Art Lab. Welcome to the underground laboratory where we create robots, aliens, zombies, and other imminent threats to humanity. Occasionally, meaning every single day, we also create comics. Today is day 15, ladies and gentlemen, of 100 days of making comics, where we spend 30 minutes a day, every day, to work on our own, create our own personal, whatever, our own comic book projects. And by the end of 100 days, if you spend that 30 minutes a day, hopefully you'll have a lot done on your project, you'll feel complete, and you'll move on from there and you'll get this thing done. If you haven't already, some people can get their projects done in those 100 days. Sometimes it takes me a little bit longer, but I'm pushing, I'm moving, I'm shooting for it. All right, so what is my comic book all about? This is my comic book, Young and the Dead. This is the current issue. It's on my website at serkworks.com. Usually I kind of make a pitch to tell you to go to my website and purchase a copy, but I'm not going to tell you to do that, not today. But I am going to implore you to go check out some other creators, go check out their books, and if you got a couple bucks in your pocket, throw some bucks, because here, you see, okay, I want to show you this. Okay, this is a shirt designed by Kevin Cross. You see that? Indie comics are way cooler, and I totally believe this. And there's so many indie people making comics. You can go to your comic book store and you can buy Marvel and DC, and that's cool, but there's so many cool and amazing indie comics out there. I really want you guys to go out there, go online and support. Just go out, just do this for me. Go to some, you can be somebody in the 100s, that would be awesome. If they got a comic book or an indie project or whatever, just throw a few bucks their way. I love indie comics. I could go on and on, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Please go check out some indie comics, purchase indie comics today, and show your support for indie comics. I do it all the time. Whenever I go to show, if I go to a convention, I'm buying indie comics. I'm not buying fan art prints, I'm not buying all that. I'm buying indie comics, because there was a time where you would go to a comic books convention and actually people were interested in buying comics or comics. At comic conventions, should be about comics, but they're not. But there are still some people out there selling comics at comic conventions. So if you happen to see somebody, just pick it up. If it looks cool, you know, throw a few bucks their way. Anyway, just buy indie comics. Buy indie comics. All right. Anyway, so my comic book, which you don't have to go to, I'm giving you, I'm telling you, don't go to my store and buy it. Not today. Tomorrow I'll be pitching my comic book again. But go buy somebody else's comic. But I do want to tell you a little bit about my comic, just to put it in perspective, and tell you what I'm working on. So, Young and the Dead, it's a kids versus zombies story. It takes place in the 80s. It's a tribute, it's my homage to like Goonies and Monster Squad and all these kid adventure movies of the 80s where kids are the stars and they're battling forces that are way too big for them. And usually they succeed, which is awesome. But anyway, my story is kind of like that, so if you're into that kind of stuff, tomorrow you can go to my store and buy it. But first, today, go to somebody else's store and buy some indie comics. What are we doing here? We're going to go to the paralleloscope and we're going to see what's going on with the process of Young and the Dead. Let's go to it. All right, got the Bob Ross shirt on, so you know what that means. It's time to do a little bit of painting. Made some progress on the slide. As you can see, this is what used to be that kind of thing that looked like a ladder. I've done some painting on here and got a piece of wood to go over it. It's kind of laminated, so it should give it a smooth surface for sliding. And then this is going to be kind of the little top base part, that little square. And then I'm also building some other stuff to go with it. That's a little shelf that's going to go under the bed, and then a little art table desk that's going to go in the closet. And over here is just a railing. So yeah, so it's coming along. Wrapping up work on the slide for today. I got to get back to trying to get my 30 minutes in on the comics, and so far that's pretty much all I've been able to do for a while is that 30 minutes. You know, again, I probably shouldn't have took on that other project, but just the editing of these videos, it takes a lot of time. So, but you know, that's important too. I think keeping the YouTube up and hopefully continue trying to grow this channel, I mean, that's important. But I gotta find some time to put in more than just that 30 minutes a day, but that is the minimum, and that's so far what I'm doing. So I'm getting a little further along on the script. That's what I'm working on. I still need to take some more courses as far as manga studio, so hopefully when I'm ready to start penciling, when I get the script done and do all the thumbnailing and everything, then I'll be ready to start that process, because I really do want to try to do at least the sketching and everything, the preliminary stuff in Manga Studio digitally. Then I think I'm going to print it out and ink it. That way I can kind of take it where I go, because I can't bring this setup everywhere, and I don't have a laptop or anything like that. So it's not really mobile, and I've got, you know, I'm kind of traveling. Like sometimes I'll be at work or my girlfriend's or whatever. Sometimes I'll do a drink and draw or a draw night or something like that. So I need something that I can take with me. So that's gonna have to be the physical part. And I think that'll help make the story, or the, you know, the artwork in the book match what it looked like before. So anyway, gotta get back to work on the script. It's coming along, but there's still a ways to go. So I'll catch you guys later, tomorrow, I guess. All right, so that will do it for day 15. Whoa, let me get it. There we go. Day 15 is done for. We finished it. On to day 16. I'll see you tomorrow for day 16. Hey everyone, you've seen the process. Now you can check out the story. Issues 1 through 3 of Young and the Dead are available at my website at Serkworks.com. Also follow me on social media at the links listed below. Subscribe and check out some of the other videos in the series. There's much more to come.